5 top predictions to profit in 2026. It's actually not that hard to win. It's really not. The reality is, most of the time, if you spend 20 focused hours, you can learn and master anything. In 2026, you are going to see the people that use AI get really ahead versus the people that don't use AI. Hi everyone, my name is Shaqir, Hussyin, founder of funnels.com, author of the book Backpack Millionaire. Before I turned 30 years old, I generated $30 million cash. Number one thing that I'm telling all of my clients, even myself in my companies, is how do we leverage AI to the point where we can fast track our work, we can 80-20, right? Like what's the 80% of things that we can get done with 20% of the input? What are the processes that we can refine? For example, if I am shooting a video, what does it take? Say there's the ideation, there's the scripting, there's the recording, there's the editing, then there's the publishing, then there's the promotion. So it's a 6-step process. Okay, what can we utilize AI for in these 6 steps? Can we create a new GPT which helps us refine our scripts, refines our ideas, refines the publishing, and then the promotional aspect of it? Okay, how do we now leverage this system of figuring out what we have and then figuring out what can AI optimize? How can we take that system and framework of thinking and apply it across all the divisions, from customer service, from our back-end offers, from our high-ticket offers, our low-ticket offers? Every single thing, instead of just doing the task, asking ourselves, hey, how can we leverage AI to help us? If I'm writing a new book, how can AI help me ideate the book, come up with the topics, come up with the chapters, come up with a big chunk of the book, whilst maintaining my real authenticity in me also finishing up and polishing up the book? So I'm not saying that AI is going to replace everything, but I am saying this: in 2026, you are going to see the people that use AI get really ahead versus the people that don't use AI. So the best way I found, and I teach this to my clients, is first commit yourself to learning it, and then tell yourself you're going to spend 20 hours to learn as much as you can about AI and implement as you go. The reality is, most of the time, if you spend 20 focused hours, you can learn and master anything. Okay, so for example, if you wanted to learn AI or content creation or Facebook ads, if you actually spent 20 hours, you could do this. You could go and learn and do more than what 95% of people do. How do I know this, and why do I know it to be 100% true? About 15-16 years ago, when I got started, blogging was a huge thing, and SEO, search engine optimization, was a whole huge thing. And we used to run something called Google AdWords, where you can spend a few cents per click. Those were the glorious days. Like, you could literally spend $100 and make like $5,000-$10,000 back. It was insane. And then, this was way before Facebook, before Instagram was even invented, or TikTok, or any of these platforms. So what happened back then was, I remember as a young newbie, I was trying so many different things, learning SEO, learning article marketing, blogging, press release marketing, all sorts of stuff. And one of my mentors said to me, hey, if you spend the next 30 to 90 days learning this one skill, at the time it was called solo ads, how to get traffic from solo ads, then you're going to know more than 95% of people. If you go to 3 seminars, you read 3 books, you spend, the next 1 to 3 months dedicated to learning, you're going to get ahead. And then he followed up by saying, the reason you're going to get ahead is because most people give up after 7 days. Most people quit when things get tough. So if you can overcome that toughness period where you're facing setbacks and challenges and struggles, and then you're going to get ahead. And I remember thinking to myself, oh my gosh, like, this is insane. So you're telling me that if I just do this longer, then I persevere longer, then I am going to get ahead? Yes. So that's the correct way you want to frame this. And just think to yourself, hey, most people aren't going to spend 20 hours learning AI. And if I spend 20 hours learning AI, I am going to be ahead of most people. Isn't that empowering? Like, it's actually not that hard to win. It's really not. You make it hard on yourself. And so that's my first prediction. My second prediction, after generating multiple 8 figures for myself, when it comes to webinars and funnels, we are seeing a rise of low ticket offers. What do I mean by this? A low ticket offer, low ticket marketing is essentially when someone is selling something for $20, $50, $100. Anything that's under $1,000 is typically considered low ticket because you can sell it easily, you can sell it at an impulse, you can sell it to the majority of people online. So it's almost like an impulse buy. People buy $27, $50, $100, $200 products all day long, over and over again. Like, think about it. If you go to Amazon and you buy something for, $50, $100, $200, you don't necessarily need a huge sales page to buy and convince yourself of buying it, right? Same way when it comes to online, low ticket offers are stuff like courses, cheat sheets, checklists, templates, tools, resources, swipe files. I just created one called Bookings on Demand Toolkit. It's a toolkit for coaches and consultants that want to get booked calls. And I actually include a link to it so you can check it out on underneath the description. But my programs typically start from, $10,000 to $25,000 and beyond. But I seen the market shift and change, and the masterminds I'm in, the circles that I'm in, the people that are making $500K, $1 million, $5 million per month. Crazy, I know. But listen to me, because I'm giving you the source. I'm giving you the insights. The things that they're doing is that they are leveraging low ticket programs. Okay. I'm in masterminds where there's 50 plus people that are doing $500K to $1 million plus per month. And guess what the one commonality amongst all of them is? They're doing low ticket offers. They are doing low ticket offers. One of my best friends, I've been very blessed to have a few best friends, but out of my 5 closest friends, one of them is right now doing $3 million per month, okay, which is about 100 grand per day. And let me tell you what they're doing. One of the things that they're doing is they're doing low ticket offers and they're doing webinars. So low ticket offers are making a comeback. Third big prediction for 2026 that you can use to profit wildly is webinars are coming back to life. Okay, webinars, live challenges, 5-day challenges, 3-day challenges, once a week webinars. People are seeing a bigger show up rate on these. Why? Because people still want to learn. Okay, this is what I learned over 15 years ago. As the economy kind of tumbles down, as people lose trust in the government, in the politicians, as people lose faith in the outside, their current government, whatever, politicians aren't going to save them, which is the reality that's been there for decades now. People have to go out and make decisions and make choices, okay? With C-19, with how the whole economy is going, with what they see happening in the world, the genocide, all of this stuff, people aren't stupid, right? You're not stupid. You're watching this. You realize your government is not going to come and save you. Yes or no? That's why you're watching my videos, right? And if they're not going to come and save you, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to go into Google and type in how to scale my business, how to turn my knowledge into income. How do I make more money? Because you realize you have to take control. And because of that, what's the next second, third, fourth order consequence? You're going to go and be attracted to experts that are hosting webinars, challenges, virtual summits. And so if you are an expert and you want to sell more of your information, okay, you want to enroll 5, 10, 20, 30 clients at a time, what I call my one-to-many selling systems. This is essentially hosting webinars, doing virtual presentations so that you're not doing one-to-one selling, but you're selling one-to-many, okay? This is where the biggest leverage points come through. Guess what? You want to start doing virtual events, okay? This is where you can convert people in a vacuum. Instead of doing one-to-one selling on the phones one by one, you can enroll 5, 10, 20, 30 clients each and every single month. In 2025, you've probably seen me launch the 3daysummit.com. You saw me do funnels.com/challenge. You saw me do the AI summit. Why do I do these? It's because high ticket buyers, they're coming in and they want to spend hours in a concentrated environment. So that's the third prediction. What's my next one that I've got? This is a cool one that you guys want to keep in mind, which is in IRL events, okay? In real life events. people are also, they're already getting fed up, but they're going to get really fed up because they don't know the difference between AI and what's real, right? And so the people that make videos, the people that create content, they build a following, they build a real audience, and they host in-person events. It could be as simple as hosting coffee events or entrepreneur meetups, or, you know, if you're a woman in Toronto, you can call, you know, Women in Entrepreneurship in Toronto meetup. You know, you don't have to get all fancy, but just do something very basic where you can start building a following, okay? Where I live in London, my wife put together a group of people that are mothers, okay, because she's a new mom. She wanted to create a community, so she added, you know, a few friends that she knew here and there where we live, and now she told me she has over 100 members, okay? And so I'm like, whoa. And she's like, should I sell something? I'm like, absolutely, go and sell something. You know, go and sell some sort of event or sponsorship event to find another company that's going to sponsor you. The reality is this: people are going to be drawn into live events, into live meetups, okay? You see all of the biggest companies, for example, Tony Robbins, he took a long break from doing, he still did events, but he was doing so many virtual events. In the last probably 12 to 18 months, he started doing more events. Why? Because people are always craving connection. People want to be around other people. In 2026, I'm going to be announcing my set of live events. I used to do a ton of live events in my 20s, and then in my 30s, I took a break. But guess what? 2026, 2027, the next 1 to 3 years, I'm going to be going back out doing live events all over the world. My first one's going to be in Dubai, actually, next month. I'm here in Morocco, so next month I'm going to be doing a mastermind in Dubai. I'm going to actually post the details down below if you want to attend this Dubai mastermind. If you're based in Dubai, if you can travel to Dubai, come over. I'd love to meet you in person. So in real life events are going to take a massive turn. And then my next one, okay, number 5 is going to be this, which is, if you're not creating content, this is my number 5th prediction, okay? Small creators have got the same level playing field as the big creators. What do I mean by this? You see, back in the day, you would have to have a huge following for the algorithms to push you out. Over the last, say, 5 years, we've seen, you know, people blow up on TikTok, especially during C19 era. What happened was, on TikTok, you can come in and you can have 0 followers, you can produce content, and TikTok would go and find the most ideal prospects and people to follow you. So people started blowing up on TikTok with one simple video, okay? One simple video that would, you know, TikTok would push you out to the whole algorithm. And what happened was, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, they saw this, right? And there's so much controversy around TikTok. Many reasons why we're not going to go down that rabbit hole right now. But all these big platforms realize, oh my gosh, like this Chinese social media owned app, TikTok, has got way more followers. People spend way more time on TikTok than any other social media platform. So what do you think they did? They copy, okay? All successful companies, entrepreneurs copy. Okay, if you want to make 8 figures in a year, you want to make $1 million to $10 million, just copy what I'm doing. Okay, don't copy it exactly, but just copy what I'm doing, because I've been doing this stuff for over 16 years, so I know how the game works. What do you think these big billion-dollar companies are doing? They're copying what TikTok did. So what did TikTok do? TikTok gave the average person that had 0 name, 0 brand, 0 followers, 0 credibility, the chance to go out and create massive audience. Now we're seeing this on YouTube. We're seeing this on Facebook. We're seeing this on LinkedIn. We're seeing this on Instagram. You could have 0 followers. Guess what? You can still blow up just like that on all these other social media platforms. I have been seeing on my YouTube channel recently, because I'm spending hours learning AI almost every single day. I have been seeing these AI creators, okay? Like yesterday, I'm watching this guy's videos. I'm pretty sure he lives in India, and he's making videos. He's got like less than 200 subscribers on YouTube, okay? But I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. But his videos are getting pushed to me, okay? So he's a tiny creator with less than a few hundred subscribers. He's getting, you know, probably a couple of hundred views, if that. But his videos are being pushed to someone like me, because YouTube has figured out I want to learn AI. So in your case, in your industry, whatever niche you're in, it's not too late. the best time to start is now. Okay, if you feel like, oh my gosh, you're getting left behind, it's too hard, it's too competitive, trust me, pull out your phone right now, start recording videos, because the algorithms are choosing authenticity and consistency over everything else. This is what I've come to realize after the last 4 or 5 years. TikTok took over. Now these other platforms, they want to take over TikTok. Okay, so guess what? They're rewarding people like you, people that are new to the game, people that have less than 10,000 subscribers or less than 100,000 subscribers. YouTube and all these social media platforms are pushing your content out, which guess what? It means you have the same level playing field with me. Okay, you have the same level playing field with the people that have got millions of followers. I know people right now, I'm in a circle with someone. I know that lady, she's got millions of followers. And guess what she says? She says the average newbie has the same level playing field as hers. Okay, so those are my 5 top predictions to profit in 2026. I've put these together in a little cheat sheet that I'm going to link down below. You can just get it for free. There's no, you don't have to opt in or anything. Just go and grab it right now. It's going to be on the link in the description. Click on it, grab it. And if you like videos like this, where I break down different concepts in a simple manner, then let me know in the comment section, which prediction are you taking to the bank? Okay, which one of these things are you going to do to win in 2026? Let me know. I'm also going to be selecting a winner every single video from now on in 2026. I'm going to give them one of my best selling courses that we've sold for $10,000. Our Wealth Academy Digital Marketing Kickstart program is our full certification program. Legit, I have sold tons of this. I've made millions of dollars selling this, but I am going to pick one person every single video and I'm going to hook you up for free. Okay, it's a real $10,000 value. So I want this to go out to as many people. Please feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe for the algo, and I'll see you in the next video.